Where I am now, better than before, through those open doors. Where I am now, where I am now, I'm in a special place, a tender warm embrace. Where I am now. It's now time for the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. The music that you hear in the background is none other than Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, where I am now. And if you'd like to see us live at WGPL 1350 Studio, all you have to do is go to Edward Everett's Facebook page or Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton's Facebook page. And guess what? You can see us live right here in WGPL 1350 Studio. And if you want to hear us all over the globe, all you have to do is go to www.christianbroadcastingcompany.com and click and listen live, or go to 1400 AM or 1350 AM, and guess what? You can hear us all over the globe. And now I want to introduce to some and present to others the host of the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, and a pleasant good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. E. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Could you, will you be my neighbor?
Let's welcome our neighbors, our WGPL 1350 AM listeners.
And Peace 95.3 FM and WPCE 1400 AM.
Facebook Live, it's on and popping.
Good
Don't
morning.
forget, Mr. E, we have to welcome Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube.
Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, like and share and like.
That's my part.
Oh,
Make sure
okay.
you like. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment. We'll shout you out later on in the show.
Like, share, subscribe, and comment.
Do all that.
And you shout them out.
I will.
Shout out.
Mr. E, you sound like you got on a mask. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween, Miss Roberta Carter, and to you, happy Halloween to you.
Yeah, we're in here trying to celebrate, but I tell you what, it's getting hotter than this mask. But anyway, good morning. Welcome, you guys. Thank you for joining us today. It's a beautiful day. Mr. E, I hope you had a wonderful weekend.
Had a great weekend. I did a little this, a little that. I had a great weekend.
I gotta adjust my mask. It looks a little funny. But anyway, it's a beautiful day.
That's right. It's about 59 degrees. The weatherman said it's going to get a little warmer and warmer and warmer. But it's a beautiful day on Monday that the Lord has
Here
made.
in Hampton Roads, that is.
That's right. Right here in Hampton Roads and all over the world, you can check your local listing to find out what the temperature going to be.
Yeah, so it is Halloween. Now listen.
Are you going trick-or-treating?
I'm not I may go trunk or treat. I've been invited to trunk or treat at New Galilee Baptist Church. And so I'm sure a lot of churches have trunk or treat. You know, some kids are not going house to house. They're going to parties at churches, or, they're making it more safe for kids to be able to, go out there. Now, let me tell you all, if you're above the age of 12, you don't have no business out there in the street trick or treat. Now, you can trunk or treat all you want, but trick or treating door to door, it's law, and you're going to get in big trouble if you have your kids out there and they're 14 and 18 years old trying to get some tricks and treats.
I'm trying to get some candy.
Same thing.
But
wait a minute, Miss E. Let's talk about the tricks part. At one time it was really dangerous. You had the tricks, you had the treats, but then you had people trying to do all kind of things, putting blades and apples and pins and candy. So you got to be careful. Make sure you all check candies. At one time, the emergency room had I mean, I think it was the emergency room or emergency care. You could check your candy,
Yeah.
go through X-ray or whatever, and check out and make sure the candy is safe.
That's what you got to do. You got to make sure all the candy that you're picking up this evening, and I hope that people has changed their mindset and won't do anything crazy.
Yeah.
One of the hardest things that you got to look out today is for this drug called fentanyl. You know, it
Oh
comes
my
in
goodness, that's a terrible
multicolors.
thing.
It's just like the Valentine candy. You know, comes in the colors of the Valentine candy. So make sure you look out for that.
Yeah. So keep your kids safe and don't make sure you be aware of crossing streets. You know, cars coming and you got your little ones out there. Make sure they're with you, not ahead of you, behind you. Make sure you have those little ones with you. And for goodness sake, don't walk by my house this year and sit down on my lawn.
Are you giving away candy today?
I may do that. I just wanted to let my folk know. Look, some people come and they trick or treat. They sit right there in your pretty grass. So.
But you be getting trunk or treat though, so you be out the Galilee, so you
I'm
won't.
not sure what I'm gonna do. I may go out there, Mr. E, but I may go out to to do the candy thing. We'll see. We'll see. But anyway, thank you all for joining us. Thank you so much for your support. Today, Mr. E, what's today?
Today is Monday, Halloween. Today is trick or treat. Today is sports talk today.
Yay! Mr. E forgot his jersey.
That's right. But I brought my hat on with me, you know.
Okay, you got
It's
your
the
Dallas hat
it's the
on.
reversible. It goes two ways.
And I got the pom
The
pom.
blue and the black, and I want to say good morning to Miss Roberta Carter and Linda Griffin.
Yes.
Good morning to
Good
you
morning.
all.
Thank you all for joining us again. Today is Sports Talk, and oh my goodness, what a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. If Mr. E, if you have any games before Sunday, we're going to talk about that. But Sunday they were rocking and rolling. It was absolutely fabulous
That's
this Sunday on the NFL.
that's right. I see everybody popping up that won a game on yesterday, popping
Oh,
up here.
really?
You know, so we want to say good morning to all of the winners, those who won and those who did not win. You know, we gonna shout you out.
Yes. So Mr. E, it seemed like everybody was a winner. But we've got to look at it realistically. Some didn't do as well as
Some
others.
gets the Dud Award. You know, some people have still won just to bring them up to speed, but never and still didn't move up in their division.
Wow. I tell you what, Mr. E, you got the numbers for us. We got to find out the winners and the losers for this 8th week, I believe.
Coming in at number one at the Baltimore Ravens, they are 5-3. They beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at a 3-5, 27-22. And then coming up next is that there was the Philadelphia Eagles. Oh, we got to give them
Mr. E,
props.
you
That
don't
is
go
a
too fast.
7-0.
The Ravens, let me say something about the Ravens. A lot of people were disappointed at that game, that the Ravens actually lost that game. What
The
was
Ravens
the score?
won.
I mean, not the Ravens, but what was the score?
The score was 27-22.
Okay, it was a very close game, and they won against
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Isn't that kind of like,
But you know, Tom Brady going through some stuff.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But we can't keep that as an excuse.
That's
Everybody's
right.
letting him, because I just saw an article about him and the fact that they're divorcing him and his wife.
That's right.
And I'm saying, can we? I mean, yes, if he's doing that bad, maybe he need to step away for a minute.
He need to sit down from the game because it bring the team down to they won 3 games and lost 5, and Ravens won 5 games and lost 3.
Yes.
Now let's go to Pittsburgh. Let's go over to PA, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Pittsburgh Steelers played yesterday, and what a game that was! And I want to congratulate Miss Roberta Carter. Her team is a 7-0.
I mean, this is unbelievable to have such a season
That's
so
right.
early. I'm hoping that they can really, really, continue to show up like that.
I mean, they are really rocking and socking on the Philadelphia Eagles are.
Do you think they can?
They played against well, anything is happening because they got to play against some Cowboys again, and the
Okay.
Cowboys are not taking any hostages
They
now.
may not
The,
be, but the Eagles are definitely. What's the reason for them doing so well this
well,
season?
Philadelphia started working game out last year. They started moving up and started doing some things that was great last year, and that we all thought that Philadelphia Eagles was the team that you got to look out for, and they're proving it because last year they was coming in second place, but this year they in the division they're messing with. They the only team in the NFL that's undefeated.
Give us some names. Some of the folks that are playing very well.
Well, the quarterback for one is playing a wonderful job, and Samuel and all the rest of the boys are playing a great game. I mean, it's a great game.
It really is. I mean, to see them win and go forth like never before, they are coming out there to win. I
That's
mean, they're
right.
not
That's right.
playing.
That's right.
But Mr. E, we are going to open the phone lines if anybody's interested in calling and talking about what your team is doing, how proud you are, or if you are a little disappointed this season.
And the telephone number to dial is 757-624-9475. That's the telephone number that you can dial, because I think there's so many teams out there doing a wonderful job, and them that season is not up to expectations. I would say, please don't call. but when I look at the Pittsburgh Steelers getting beat by the Philadelphia Eagles, 35-13.
Wow.
35-13. Then I turned around and I saw the Carolina Panthers turn around and the Atlanta Falcons beat the Carolina Panthers 37-34. What's a high scoring game? A good high scoring game.
Yes.
And then the New England Patriots, which are 4-4, they won 4, they lost 4. They beat the New York Jets, which are a 5-3. 22-17. Then Denver Broncos went to London. They was over in London yesterday playing against the Jaguars. Then the Jaguars are 2-6. They are low on the totem pole.
Wow.
And the
2-6.
2-6. And the Denver Broncos are 3-5. Denver Broncos beat the Jaguars 21-27. Now here's a barn burner because the Los Angeles Raiders, they are a 2-5. Now I just want to let you know we're giving away awards. So that's one of the teams that I want to put on the Dirt Award is the Raiders and the Steelers. I want to put them on the Dirt Award.
The Steelers. Now I want to know what the Steelers are doing.
2-6. They won 2 games and lost 6.
I'm just kind of surprised.
Barbara Turner, I hope you're listening. They won 2 games and lost 6.
Their last season was a little bit better than that.
They was the team last year.
Yes. What's going on?
And then with the Raiders, Miss Hinton, the Raiders are 2-5 also. And the Saints turned around and beat them 24-0.
Okay, say that number again.
24-0.
They didn't have a chance.
Not one chance whatsoever. Then the Arizona Falcons played against the Vikings, and the Vikings are 6-1, and the Arizona is a 3-5.
Okay, don't go too fast. I want to hear about the Vikings because we had a Viking theme up here last year.
They did
Dexter
wonderful.
Martin, and they are doing much better this season than last season.
That's right. They're playing football. They're coming out to play football, not basketball. They're playing football, and they won yesterday against the Falcons, 34-26. Then the Miami Dolphins played yesterday.
Okay, I want to hear about them.
They are 5-3.
Okay, that's not too bad.
They are 5-3. They played against the Detroit Lions. The Cowboys beat them last week.
Absolutely.
So they won by 3 points, 31-27.
Yeah.
And then on the opposite side of the field, when you got a team that's out of Chicago, Bishop Edward Johnson. I hope that you're listening.
Oh, that was oh Lord, I saw that game myself.
And his team is a 3-5, and they played against the Dallas Cowboys.
All right,
Dallas. Which are a
Dallas.
6-2. Dude says 6-2. They're in second place of our division.
Yes.
I'm proud of the boys. The boys came back and put some numbers on the scoreboard.
Now, was that a predictable game? Did everybody kind of figure that Dallas would win? Mr. Dak is he's back. Dak is back. I saw Dak yesterday, and is that the reason why you all are kind of like moving forward, doing very well?
Well, see, here's the thing that folks been sleeping on the Cowboys, and now it's coming alive. The team has another running back by the name of Pollard.
I know. Oh, and yeah. Oh, he showed himself yesterday, too.
He showed off, with great speed.
Oh, yes, he did. Now, he was carrying the team when Dak was out. Pollard's name was popping up left and right. He was doing quite well.
Because Pollard and Zeke played in the background.
Yes.
And so now Zeke got hurt. Now the only running back is back there is Pollard.
Ooh.
And Pollard was waiting for this golden opportunity to get out there, and they called him two-step.
Oh,
give him two-step, and he's gone.
Ooh, he's good. He really is.
I saw New England. I saw the Saints play yesterday also, and did not Palmer run like a running back. He ran real bad. But here's the thing that we have to understand. That the Dallas Cowboys linebacker, Micah Pearson, scored his first touchdown on yesterday.
We saw it.
The defense played marvelous. The offense played marvelous. So they took the score to 49 to 29.
Ooh.
They beat Chicago by 20 points.
What was the reason for the high score?
The high score is just that they played ball. I mean, they was working.
They look good.
All cylinders.
I have to admit now.
And they cut down on all the penalties on yesterday.
Okay.
I want to say congratulations to the Tennessee Titans. They won yesterday 17-10 against Texas. And then the San Francisco 49ers,
oh my goodness, yes.
They came around and they won 31 to 14.
Absolutely.
But here's the kicker part, which was a nail biter for some. The Washington Commanders, which is a 4-4, they beat the Indianapolis Colts, which is a 3-4.
I saw that.
17-16 in the last second, by the skin of their teeth.
But they were very excited, though, as I watched them. They were like, hey, they were ready to play some football.
They getting ready. It's time for them to get ready. They should have got ready a long time ago. And I'm not throwing no shade because now you're down at the bottom of the gate. And, after the division, now you're trying to get in, becoming a wild card or whatever way that you can get in. But when you are a 4-4 and at the bottom of the barrel, you can accidentally hobo your way in there.
You got somebody throwing shade for you here this morning. Good morning, Denise Sherrod. Oh, Mr. E.
She said, "This is the best look I know it." I know. What you talking about? The hat I got on?
She said, "This is the best you have looked." There's a shade, but I'm telling you, Dallas and Commanders, I know y'all are feeling good. You all out there doing your thing.
But New York Giants are still in number 3. They're in third place, but they lost yesterday.
Tell us what their season is looking like right now.
They are 6-2.
Ooh. What you mean 6-2?
They won 6 games.
Okay.
And they lost yesterday, 6-3. They're 6-2.
Okay.
They lost yesterday, so that we're winning by half a point in our division.
Okay.
They lost to the Seattle Seahawks 27-13.
Okay.
But the barn burner was last night, the Buffalo Bills.
Oh my goodness.
And Aaron Rodgers
got snowballed.
Tell us about that. Give us the scores.
The Buffalo Bills are 6-1.
Absolutely.
And Green Bay Packer, Aaron Rodgers and the gang, they are 3-5. So the Buffalo Bills beat the brakes off of the Green Bay Packers 27-17.
Was that a surprise?
It wasn't, Aaron Rodgers tried to strike last night. I looked at Aaron Rodgers. I said that he's trying to strike and do what he had to do. But Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady have several seats.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Take a seat, take a seat, take a seat. Because your season is over with.
Ooh.
Them young quarterbacks are out there are playing. They didn't come out here to waste no time. They come out there to play.
Ooh, new energy. I mean, they are on fire.
That's
so
right.
Tom Brady, look, you don't have time to sit back and if you can't do the job, you're gonna have to lay low.
And a lot of people say that Tom going through something.
Everybody's saying that.
But see,
everybody's saying that.
Tom brought it up on himself.
Why do you say that?
I won't give Tom not near break whatsoever. And the reason why Tom should have sat down last year.
And he tried.
He should have sat down, and for the love of the game, it caused him to go through what he's going through, a divorce.
Mr. E, open the phone line, see if anybody want to talk about their team or the game or the NFL, what's going on, how they feel, if they got any tea to serve for anybody that's in.
The telephone number to dial is 624-947-5757. The phone lines are available. If you'd like to call in and talk about your squad, you can do that.
We need that number again.
757-624-9475. I want to say congratulations, Miss Wilberta Cotter. The Philadelphia Eagles are doing a number out there.
She's on a great team now.
The telephone number to dial is 757-624-9475. That's the number to dial if you want to call in and talk about your squad. You can do it now.
Mr. E, we need to hear some names that are out there that's really doing great things. I mean, we know some of them that, not coming up to, what they usually do, but who else is out there playing, rocking and rolling?
I mean, you got to look at that Hurst boy from the Philadelphia Eagles. You got to look at Samuel. Oh God, you look at the New Orleans Saints boy called Camaro. Camaro. I mean, wow. He run 3 touchdowns on yesterday for the Saints. And he really, 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 really did a wonderful job. I believe this year, it's a season for running backs, tight ends this season.
Wow.
I don't think it's the wide receivers time this year. It's a quarterback time. Them quarterbacks are really finding that rock up and throwing it and not afraid to throw it in the crowd. So the telephone number to dial is 757-624-9475. You got about 7 minutes. If you'd like to call and talk about your squad, you can. I know some of the folks with Miss Hinton, they're not going to call because their team is still a screw-up team. And
you said anybody get the dud? You said you gave out the dud earlier.
I gave out 3 dud awards. 4.
Okay, tell us again.
I gave out the dud awards to the Green Bay Packers, to the Pittsburgh Steelers, to the Raiders, to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Oh, you didn't give it to the Raiders. Ooh.
And I got one more that I just added.
Who?
Washington Commanders. Even though they won, they still at the bottom of the totem pole.
At the bottom of the barrel.
They still at the bottom of the barrel. This is scramble time. I think that the teams right now in game 8 going into game 9, they might well go ahead and reserve their people now because they got to get ready for the playoffs. You put your man out there now, and those who are got as mad, they're gonna hurt them.
I tell you what, those that are on social media, if you all want to make a comment, if you all agree with Mr. E. Mr. E counting your team out, if he's giving the dud award when they don't deserve it, let us know what you feel.
The dud award So the telephone number is 757-624-9475. The Doug Trophy goes to the Green Bay Packers, who are 3-5, the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are 2-6, the Raiders, who are 2-5, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are 3-5, and the Commanders, who are 4-4.
Let's talk about the Steelers. What's going on with the Steelers? Well, how come their season is a little bit?
Well, it's the big show. The Pittsburgh Steelers just can't get it together. They need to go back and get
scary.
Huh?
I said this season is a little scary.
Well, when the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, when you look at the Pittsburgh Steelers, Miss Hinton, they just couldn't make their adjustment because Bigfoot left them.
Who is Bigfoot?
The quarterback for them has left them, and then I think it's a time out for the coach who's been there for such a long time. I think time has expired for him.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. You know, they had a better season last year.
Oh, yeah. They had a great season last year, but look at this year. Look at this year. And I know a lot of Steelers fans are out there, and they're listening. And that bumblebee colors that you have, I think that the wasp got a hold of y'all. So you're no longer bumblebees. You're no longer stinging. You're no longer floating like a bee and sting and float like a butterfly and sting like a bee because you are shut down.
Mr. E, what can we expect for this week coming up, week 9?
Well, coming up in week 9, Ms. Hinton, we got some great games coming up. Coming up in week 9, we got the Los Angeles Chargers. The Philadelphia will be playing Houston on Thursday. The Houston, and then you got LA Chargers will be playing against Atlanta. Miami will be playing against Chicago. The Carolina Panthers will be playing against Cincinnati. The Green Bay Packers, which will be playing against Detroit. So if y'all need some information on how to beat Detroit, just pick up the telephone and call 1-800-TEXAS. And we'll tell you how to beat. That's 1-800-DALLAS. We'll tell you how to beat them. The Indianapolis Colts will be playing against the New England Patriots. The Buffalo Bills will be playing against the New York Jets. And Minnesota is going to be playing against the Washington Commanders. So you know when Minnesota come to town, that's a win for them right now. I'm already giving Washington a 4-5 because they're playing against Minnesota Vikings. And so
okay.
The Las Vegas Raiders will be playing against Jacksonville. Seattle Seahawks will be playing against Arizona. The Rams will be playing against Tampa Bay, and Tennessee will be playing against Kansas City. Baltimore against New Orleans. Now, you didn't hear that the Cowboys will be playing.
Oh, no, we didn't.
We'll be on a bye.
Oh, on a bye.
We got some rest.
So, look, we're going to continue to talk about our sports talk. We'll have some special guests up here. We're going to pull in some of these fans that are really on fire with their teams. We're just going to have a great time. I would just want to remind you all this evening, if you all would come on with us on social media at 6 o'clock. We're going to talk to you a little bit more about Crystal Community Development Corporation. Also, if you all are interested in the ladies' pies, it's time to pre-order. We got the holidays coming. You'll go on social media, or we'll share some more information how you can find out more about the ladies' pie. So, Mr. E, thank you so much for joining us and telling us everything there is about the NFL sports this week.
And thank you so much, Ms. Hinton, for you being a part of Sports Talk.
Yeah. So look, you all be safe and come on over here to social media. We're going to talk a little bit more about our upcoming shows, what's going on with our FYI radio show, and our anniversary, and all good things that's happening in the city. Be blessed. See you back here on Wednesday.
For the past 30 minutes, you've been listening to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, the FYI radio show. Don't forget to join us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with our special guest, Mr. Johnny Washington, Mr. Ernest Sutton, Mr. Judge Jones, along with Hez Brown, for What's Underneath the Hat for Men and Sports Talk Philadelphia first African American quarterback, Mr. Johnny Walton. Don't forget to be a part of the women with Miss Janika Davis, Denise. Katrina Brown will be our special guest, and Katrina Burns will be our special guest right here on issues concerning women. And for more information, and if you'd like to be a special guest, all you got to do is pick up the telephone and give us a call at area code 757-714-7861. And thank you so much for joining us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9:30 to 10 right here on WGPL 1350, Peace 95.3, and WPCE 1400. Happy Halloween.
Woo! I tell you what, sports talk is on fire. I'm telling you, the team
is on fire.
I'm really enjoying the games, Mr. E. Everything looks good. People are, I mean, they're into it. I look at the stands at the games, and it's amazing how many people are coming out now. You know, we are recovering through a pandemic, and people are back. They are back.
That's right.
These people and the teams want to really, really show up and show out.
And that's what it's all about, Miss Hinton, that we done got over the pandemic and folks are getting things back together again. So the teams are playing good, the football field. But here's the thing that got me so much, and I'm against college. I like college football, but I'm against what happened with the Spartans the other day.
What happened?
Not the Norfolk State Spartans, but the Goldsburg Spartans. They turned around, and because they lost, they beat up one of the players in the locker room.
Are you serious?
And so that's not cause for us. They should never do that. Beat
That's
up
childish.
In the locker room. College boys beat up folk in the locker room for no reason because they lost. You know, so hey, you know, so that's one of the things that we got to stop doing. We got to play football and not just fighting folk out there. You know, turn the game to be a sour game.
And let me say childish. That's not childish. That's more like ignorant, and that's not right. You know, come on now. You can't win everything. You can't win everything, and so grow up.
That's right. And then I want to say congratulations to the Lakers yesterday.
Yeah.
They won their first basketball game. Yeah, they won their first basketball game. So if you're keeping track of the Philadelphia baseball, you know, the Philadelphia Phillies are doing a wonderful job. So keep your eyes, ears open for all around the sport.
And don't forget to tune in. Mr. E, give us that lineup again of our upcoming shows.
For our upcoming shows on Sports Talk, next week we have Mr. Johnny Walton, the first African-American quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles, will be our special guest. Along with the next Monday that we have Mr. Board from the San Francisco 49ers. That's his team, and he's a sports commentator out of Oklahoma City. And then we have What's Under the Hat, issues concerning men. We got Mr. Ernest Sutton will be our special guest. Along with Mr. Ernest Sutton, he's the gentleman who has in North Carolina 100-man march, 100 men gathering together. And he also was a warden in the Elizabeth City Correctional Center. And then we got Mr. Hez Brown. He's a mediator. He be calling us from out of Delaware. And then the judge himself, Judge Jones, Gerard Jones Sr., will be our special guest on issues concerning men. What's under the hat, where we begin to talk about where are the men?
Where are the fathers?
That's right. Where are the fathers? And then the issues concerning women. What's hidden in your closet? We got Miss Katrina Brown will be our special guest, and Miss Katrina Burns will be our special guest. And this one of the hardest names that I have.
Shekinah Denise.
Shekinah Denise will be our special guest also. So hey, look, don't forget to tune in Monday, Wednesday, Friday. November is going to be a great lineup, so you need to tune in. Don't forget the ladies' ties. I mean, if you want your ties Don't forget to order now.
Order the pies.
Order now. And one thing about the ladies' pies, they do deliver. They do deliver. So if you want that delicious pie before Thanksgiving, give her a call at area code 757-4.
700-224. I can send you an invoice. You can tell me what you need for your special events, your special occasion, or just your Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner.
That's right. Don't forget to get those pies and get those pies NOW now, because you got Thanksgiving right around the corner. Today is the last day of October, and now we're going into November. And don't forget, I'm going to give you a secret because I'm coming close to you, that on November the 4th is Yolanda Hinton's birthday.
Yeah. See, it tells too much, don't it? But anyway, I'm happy though to celebrate. Oh, I always have a good time on my birthday. So yes, coming up real soon, November the 4th, she'll be celebrating her birthday. And not only that, look at there's Miss Katrina Brown. And she said Superwoman in the jungle. But anyway, we are very happy and glad. Also, our anniversary, FYI Radio Show, 7 years. We've been doing this. We have some great things in store for you all. And so please, please, please continue to tune in. Tell your friends, family, share, like, subscribe. And we want to make sure that you stay in the loop. There's a lot of great things happening for all of us here. And we're looking forward to some great things in this season and the new year.
That's right. And don't forget to vote.
Oh, my goodness. It's time to vote.
This week, you got this week and next week. Part of next week, go down and pull. Make sure you read the ballot. Make sure you read the ballot and then go down and vote.
She's voted already. Mr. E, you're going to have to go down there and vote. You all go down there and vote. Come on now.
Who you vote for?
See, that's personal. That's personal. But anyway, look, go down there and vote. It's very important that you all get involved. Find out what your city's doing, your community's doing, what your leaders are doing. They may be doing something you don't want them to do. You got to find out who's doing what, so you all can get what you need in these streets.
That's right.
You know. So anyway, but anyway, we are going to continue, like I said, to have some great shows, some great things. We're going to have some fun on celebrating anniversaries. And we want you all to continue to follow us on social media. Our numbers are getting better and better. If you all would continue to go on our platforms, if you would just Facebook, make sure you share on those platforms and help our numbers to get bigger, our audience to expand. Mr. E is going to share with you all a little bit about the new station that's coming.
That's right.
Tell us about it, Mr.
WMVA 88.9.
Yes.
That simply says you're going to be able to hear WFYI radio show all over the world. Not only all over the world, Deltaville, Middlesex, Eastern Shore, Delaware, Maryland, you name it. FYI is twisting on WMVA 88.9. Urbina, you up in Richmond area. So get ready for FYI to come into your neck of the woods. Those who want us there, those who are streaming for us to be there, we gonna be in where you want us to be.
Absolutely. Again, don't forget about the ladies' pies, the ladies' book. The book is online. It's getting ready to go to Audible now, Mr. E. It's in Spanish. It is in English, but it's also going to be in Audible this week. Also, I have a new game system that's going to be out real soon. You all go online and check out just a little snippet of the new company, one of the new companies that I've started. And you're going to see a lot of great things coming up. There's another company that's coming up of mine, and I'm going to be sharing that with you all as well. So don't forget those things. Don't forget the book. The music is still there, up there. New music is coming as well. And just a lot of great things are going on. Don't forget to support Pastor E. Pastor E has a ministry And during this time of the year, they do a lot of giving, and you can be a part of that giving too. Mr. E is going to tell you exactly what you need to do in order to be a part of his ministry.
Don't forget to give us a call at 757-816 restoration telephone number 757-816-714-7861.
Mr. E, give that slow so people can get it.
Let me give you that telephone number again. And the telephone number that you can call for Restoration Family Worship Center, where I am the pastor of, is 757. Ms. Hinton cut me off guard because I don't know the new number.
I tell you what, get it for us, Mr. E, and we can put it down here and let people see it so they can get it. You know, sometimes they don't want to remember it now that you can just type it in. So when you get a chance, just let's go ahead and type it in so everybody can get it. If you all want to be a part of restoration, what they're doing, Mr. E's ministry, and a time of giving for them, it would be a blessing. You know, so many people need. And it's so wonderful to have ministries and businesses and people that say, look, let me help in the community. Let me be a blessing to somebody else. You know, people need that helping hand. And so Restoration Family Worship Center and Mr. E as pastor is just moving forward to make sure that people get their needs met.
And that's what it's all about, Miss Hinton, making sure that we can help folk as we traveled along the way.
Yes. Also, I wanted to mention Young Women Achieving Success. The pandemic put a little slowdown on the mentoring part of our Crystal Community Development Company's program. And now we're back and running. Of course, we've had our scholarship fund. We thank God for that. Throughout the pandemic, we still had the scholarship fund and we could just keep moving and building. But we are going to actually do the Young Women Achieving Success program. We're in the process now of recruiting young ladies 10 to 17 years old. If you want your young ladies in this program, please, please, please. You know, a lot of times, you know, you have great programs and, you know, for the community, and people just sit by, you know they need a helping hand with, you know, with life skills and giving kids, you know, just that support, and people don't take advantage of it. So we want you all to kind of like look around, see if you got a neighbor that has a daughter or a granddaughter, a auntie that has a niece, or if you have a child, a daughter, or if you have a young lady that you think is interested in it, you all let us know. Let us know. We're going to be located in the Chesapeake area. We're going to do some online activities and some field trips and things like that. There's a whole big curriculum for the Young Women Achieving Success. It started in 2006. 2006, honey. And I'm just excited about that when I say that, Mr. E, because it is 2022 now, and so many girls have come through this program. And so please help us. If you know of anyone that is interested in getting their daughter into this program, Young Women Achieving Success, if you go to our website, Crystal Community, at Crystal Records, you'll see some of the things that we'll do. We're going to be uploading some more things so you can see what this program is all about.
That's right. And the telephone number is 757-816-3518.
That's Mr. E's ministry. Give it again, Mr. E.
757-816-3518.
Absolutely. You all please support. He's about good work. Mr. E's been doing this for how long, Mr. E? So many years. But a long time. And so he's been giving and giving and giving and building and loving on our community so they can get fed spiritually and naturally. He's doing both. He's not just leaving one. He's got the fish and the loaves for all you that like the fish and the loaves. And then he got that word for those that are interested in their soul. So anyway, support him and everything. So Mr. E, let's see. Yeah, we still got a little bit of time to talk. But I want to, like I said, make sure you all know that we have this program for our young ladies. We've done so many things in this program. They get a chance to go out and do wonderful activities. We do college tours. We do lifestyle. We talk about their lifestyle and how to build it, businesses, and you name it. We have gone through it. We have exposed them to so many wonderful things, so many gifts, so many. Just so. I don't even know what to say, Mr. E. It's just been a great program.
That's a marvelous job that you're doing, Miss Hinton, to help young women to rise above mere survival. So you ought to get the information, give the information again so that just in case.
Okay, you all can call 757-287-6792, and we'll have to put this information down for you all. 757-287-6792. Give a call. And also, you can go online. You can actually scan. It will give you a little thing to fill out letting me know that you need information about the Young Women Achieving Success Program. So if you go on my page, my personal page, you'll see it, or Young Women Achieving Success page, you'll see the flyer. You can just scan it, and it'll go to where you saying, I'm requesting information for this program. I need to know more. We want you to be a part of it. Also, getting back to the game, that's going to be out real soon. It is a new business, and it involved a whole lot of wonderful things. You'll see more and more as we move forward. The name of it is Bullvic, and you'll see what it's all about as we continue to move forward. Some of you all will be chosen to play maybe the game to see how you like it and just kind of like critique certain things, some of you. Uh, but anyway, it will be out on the market soon as a new business, along with some other things that I'll share with you all, and some other businesses that involve our children, our schools, our libraries. I'm excited about that one too. Um, and so we've just got a lot of things in store for you all. FYI has a lot of things in store for you all, especially in December, our time of giving. That's coming up real soon, and we want you all to participate in that as well. So, Mr. E, um, we are, let's see, anything, oh, we can host. Tell them about that.
Don't forget that if you want us to host your event this holiday, all you have to do is pick up the telephone and give us a call. Our inbox is at Edward Everett's Facebook page, Miss Yolanda the Lady Hinton's Facebook page, or FYI Facebook page, or call us at 757-714-7861 and say, I would love for you to be my host at my special event, and we will be right there. Remember, it's a fee, but we'll be there.
Yeah, they can go through Gig Salad, GIGSALAD. That's our agency. You can go through Gig Salad, and you can get us to. You can fill out information for us, and Gig Salad will give us information, and we can send you what it will take to get Yolanda Hinton, the lady, and Edward Everett, aka Mr. E, to host your wonderful occasions and your special events.
I want to say good morning to Miss Edwina Wilson, along with Mr. Chris Hinton, Miss Denise Sherrod, along with Miss Roberta Connor, Katrina Brown. Good morning to you.
Yeah.
One of our greatest guests that we had up here was Miss Hinton.
Linda Griffin is up
Driver,
here.
Miss Rhonda Driver.
Miss Rhonda Driver is up here.
I want to say thank you so much.
Thank you all so much for tuning in. You all are a blessing. I thank you for sharing yourselves with us and believing in what we're doing. We are very excited about FYI Radio Show. We have more things that are going to come in this new year. We can't wait to, just show you more of what we've been doing, and just stand by and just see, God work through us and in us and for us. Let's see, what else, Mr. E? You can be a special guest. You can be a sponsor or an intern. You can also be a part of our time of giving. Please don't forget that. You can actually have your things that you want to share and give to our audience. That you can use this platform to go ahead and just do all that. We're going to be giving, and you all can do the same. Miss Steve's going to tell you how you can do that, and we want you to be blessed. And again, thank you for all you do.
Just give us a call at 757-714-7861. our inboxes at Edward Everett's Facebook page, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton's Facebook page, our FYI Facebook page, or you can email us at FYI Radio Show Live at gmail.com. That's FYI Radio Show Live at gmail.com. And guess what? We'll get back with you real soon. That if you want to be a sponsor or special guest. And don't forget to join us every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9:30 to 10 on 4 radio stations, and all over the world. That's WPCE 1400, WGPL 1350, WMVA 88.9, and Peace 95.3. So WMVA 88.9 will be Joy, and 95.3 will be Peace. So you'll be on Peace and Joy.
Yes.
FM.
We're excited about that, expanding our territories, having our platform all over the world, because when we're social media and when we do the web and when we're on these stations, we're covering a lot of territory.
That's right,
so we're really glad about that. Look, don't forget, tonight at 6 o'clock, come and join me on my platform. Mr. E may be there. We'll see. But come on. I just want to talk to you a little bit about what's going on with our anti-bullying movement and how you all can be a part of the platform and the blog that we have on Monday evening. So you all be blessed. I guess it's time to go, unless Mr. E got somebody or something he wants to share about our sports talk this week. Who's going to be playing this week? Not just the weekend, but anybody playing today?
Nobody. Monday night, you got the Cincinnati Bengals that will be playing tonight. Cincinnati Bengals.
Who won between the Bengals and the Browns yesterday?
Tonight.
That's tonight?
That's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Browns.
I have to look at that because my grandson, he is. He's switching. He's switcheroony. He's switching around, Mr. E. It was the Dolphins. It was his main team. I think I'm not sure if it's the Browns or what you call it, but he's going for some other teams this year.
That's right. So don't forget to join us.
Yes.
Cincinnati Bengals and the Brown plays tonight.
Ooh, I tell you what, sports talk is nothing but the truth, and we have some great guests coming on. We're very excited about what's going on, what's happening, and again, don't forget that even though it is Halloween, we want you all to keep your children safe. We want you to make sure you watch out for cars if you're going to be out there. Make sure you even check your treats and your tricks. Make sure, the kids are not eating too much and consuming too much of that kind of stuff. And don't forget to tune in to FYI Radio Show Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Mr. E's going to give you the tea on our dates and our times and who's coming. And then we're going to go. God bless you.
Katrina Brown, her Washington won yesterday. Congratulations to you. Don't forget to join us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on FYI Radio Show from 9:30 to 10. If you'd like to be a special guest or sponsor, give us a call. Our inbox is at Edward Everett Facebook page, or call us at 757-714-7861. Or Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton's Facebook page, or FYI Facebook page. Or you can email us at FYIRadiosHowLive@gmail.com. Don't forget to join us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9:30 to 10 right here on WGPL 1350, WMVA 88.9, Peace 95.3, WPCE 1400 AM.
Have a happy Halloween, and we'll see you back here on Wednesday.
Yeah.
You all are the best. Blessings.
2 up, 2 down.